They know. They were Jeff Horn fans by the end of that night. Going in, you're absolutely
I'm
right,
still not a
Lee.
Jeff Horn fan.
You're absolutely. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the 55,000 that showed up at that arena. Okay, you don't think Bob Arum looked around and seen what the hell happened? Yeah, there was Filipinos there.
Was Bob even there?
I'm not saying that
was
there was
Bob
no
even there?
Yeah, of course he was. I'm not saying that there was no. I just told you at the final presser he was sitting on Jeff Horn's side. I mean,
seriously, how does Bob Arum not die from the trip? Like, Bob Arum is like a.
Lee, listen, you're going to have me forget what I'm saying.
I know, but you're so fired up.
No, well, the internet's fired up. Have you seen the backlash that this fight is getting? You see ESPN say this was the worst night for boxing? Are you fucking serious?
Just ESPN because they have like a 2-fight Manny Pacquiao.
No, I see it. I seen even Lennox Lewis said it was a robbery. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. Hey, look, our friend Mario. Look, if you go by all of our friends, people that you and I like,
I just go by the internet.
I'm just telling you, the people you and I like. Okay, people we respect. Okay. People you and I like are all Pacquiao. Now. Yeah. There are a couple.
And I'll tell you why.
And
you want to know why?
A couple of people that I respect a great deal who made a great point. Turn the sound off and watch the fight again and score it.
And yeah, it's not even about that sometimes either. Yeah, you're right. Teddy Atlas, they were doing a terrible job. There's one round where Manny lands one punch.
How can you say that I am doing a bad job?
He landed one punch, and they go, oh, that won the round. Whenever the commentators are talking like that, they're not giving it a fair score. One punch does not determine shit unless that fighter goes down. One punch. That ninth round, listen, Lee, when you got 99.9% of the media and the general public saying that Manny Pacquiao was going to win this fight, he's going to knock this guy out, this guy don't deserve a fight, this is a robbery, when that is all you hear going into the fight and then that happens, everyone has to justify how they had it so wrong. It's very easy for this snowball effect to happen on social media where one guy goes, oh, it was a close fight. You said that. I believe it was a close fight, too. I thought Manny won. Oh, so did I. And then all of a sudden, here you go. All these fucking guys, I thought Manny won. I thought Manny... Bullshit. Bullshit, Manny didn't win that fight. Manny got outclassed in every aspect. He got outclassed on the output. He got outclassed on the dirty tactics. He was getting thrown to the mat in round 2. He's on the... Jeff Horn throws him to the ground. Jeff Horn did a good job of fighting his age. Everyone wants to say dirty tactics. Why not? Why not? You told me he was going to get murdered. He was not going to last 12 rounds. This was a mismatch. Yeah. Well, you know what you do? You go in there and you try to win the fight. You take the fight to him. That's what he did. He was sloppy. It wasn't pretty, but it was fucking effective. He was winning those early rounds. He won the crowd. Look at it. You guys, if you watch this fight, in the beginning, it's half and half. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of Filipinos, but majority of them are Jeff Horn, Australian-born, raised, white fans, right? You see a lot of white people.
White pride.
See a lot of white people. But, Lee, they entered this fight saying, Jeff Horn's good, but we're here to see Pacquiao. Just like you said, I totally agree with you. This was a Pacquiao night. Yeah, that's our guy. Yeah, he's undefeated, but no, we don't expect him to beat Manny. That's what they felt going in. They cheered. Then after round 1, they cheer a little bit more. After round 3, after round 4, by round fucking 6, they're cheering Hornet. You start hearing Hornet in the background. They went from maybe he can do it to the kids winning. They all started to, hey, this is our guy. He's undefeated. He's from the Olympics, and he's beating the shit out of Manny Pacquiao right now. Because from their view, all of those punches that make Manny's head go back and his hair fly around and sweat falling off, those look way bigger live than they do on camera when we got the perfect shot to see that it hit a glove or it hit an elbow before it actually hit his head and the water flew off. Manny was taking a lot of unnecessary punches. No head movement, go right on the ropes, allow Horn to step in and just throw a combo. Yes, Manny would respond with one left hand. You know, people, I said Manny throws the 3-punch combo. Last night, he didn't. He threw the 1-punch combo. It was literally like counter left hand all night. He got outworked. Listen, in the 5th round, they talk about Manny Pacquiao has already landed 56 punches. I question that. People. Go back and watch the first 5 rounds. I don't see Manny Pacquiao landing 56 fucking punches on Jeff Horn. I think they had that wrong. That CompuBox, that Jeff Horn only landed 15%. I don't see that. I've watched it now twice.
Wow. This is the best tweet of the fight from a gay activist in Las Vegas. Horn got bullied as a kid, was called gay, though he's not, had suicidal thoughts. Boxing helped him. Today he defeated Pacquiao, who is a bigot.
Oh, yeah.
Nice!
Well, hey, and that's why he was on ESPN, I've said it before. That's why Bob Arum had to kind of move away from him. HBO didn't want him. Manny's kind of been on the downside. People don't remember, or they seem to forget real fast, is Manny Pacquiao got knocked out 5 years ago. 5 years ago was the Marquez stoppage. He's been on the downside ever since then. What people don't remember is when he fought Mayweather 2.5 years ago, we told you guys he was over the hill. And now you're surprised about last night? 5 years later? Seriously? Whatever. This guy hasn't knocked out anyone. That was a great 9th round. But guess what, people? I have him losing the next 3. Great 9th round, but that was his last hurrah. That was all the gas Manny had left. If you guys watch the 10th round, when they tell that kid, we're going to stop the fight if you don't show us something, he comes out and outlands Manny 8-1. 8-1. Watch the tape. He hits Manny with the combo. Manny goes to the ropes. He hits him with another combo. Manny counters, but the kid won the exchange. Look at what Timothy Bradley's saying. Throughout the whole fight, he keeps giving the pointers to Jeff Horn. It's freaking Teddy Atlas that keeps just, oh, you're wrong, Timothy. He's throwing, but he's not landing. Stop it. He's got 50,000 screaming right now. Manny Pacquiao's throwing one punch at a time. I didn't have it close. I don't see what everyone else is seeing. You know what I see? I see 99.9 of you had this fight so far off that when you seen what it had, you have to justify for how wrong you were. You didn't see this. They didn't see it.
Oh, yeah, no. I agree. But the fight that I watched that I scored personally, I scored 115, 113.
That's a good score. 7-5. That's a good score. That's a competitive fight. Both guys going back and forth.
Correct. That's why I'm not like... Now, the judge who has it lopsided, what is it, 117, 111?
117, 111.
What the fuck was he watching?
That's the one top-ranked bot. That's the one top-ranked bot. You see people, whenever they want to do the politics, whenever you want to throw in the controversy, the promoter has to buy one judge. If they can buy one, then you only need to convince one and you get a split decision. That's easy. And I've talked politics before. I talked about it in my prediction for this fight. Manny Pacquiao is on the outside of Top Rank now. Manny Pacquiao has 1 foot out the door. He's looking on to bigger paydays with the PBC. I know Freddie Roach is in Manny Pacquiao's ear telling them, if they are paying Adrian Broner and Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia and Robert Guerrero millions of dollars for fights against cherry-picked opponents, what would they do for you? What would they do for a Manny rating? Well, that got ruined last night, but you understand, I think, what Freddie has been trying to tell Manny to get him away from that Terrence Crawford fight. He didn't want none of that Terrence. That Terrence Crawford fight is Manny's last.
So
hello.
I'm going to shout out a tweet for Michael Montero at Montero on Boxing. He has a great tweet. Worst part of tonight's Pacquiao-Horn robbery is the idiots will say, see, Conor does have a chance. No. Oh, Conor does not have a chance because of this.
See how Mayweather ruined it, huh? We have a great fight. We have a new star, and there it is. Bring in McGregor.
No,
again.
Because that's what's happening.
Oh, that's fine. They can do all they want. Lee, that's what
I
said.
I guess if McGregor versus, if that fight was being held in Australia and one of those two guys was Australian, then I guess I could understand that. But McGregor is not fighting in Ireland in front of Irish judges or anything. So
50,000 Irish, or we can at least say 25. Let's give them half, right? We'll say that Manny's Filipino fan base was about 25, and that still leaves 25,000 fans that went there to see Jeff Horn. I'm telling you, I swear, if you listen to the way the crowd is responding in the beginning and in the end, he won his fan base over last night. Yeah, the kid had never fought in front of a crowd like that. He said it himself. I think he said the biggest crowd they ever sat in front of was 2,000 or fought in front of was 2,000 people. Last night they said estimated 55,000.
These fucking scorecards are all over the place. Have you seen them?
I looked at the 117,
it's literally a random collection.
Okay, and some of those
they all agree on round 1. There is a split on round 2.
I had Manny winning that one.
Right. Only one judge has it for Manny. There's a split. They all agree on 3. They all agree on 4.
I have Horn.
What do you have? You have Horn in 4, right?
I have Horn in 4.
They gave Horn 4. They gave Horn. There's a split on 5. They gave Horn 6 across the board.
That 5th round, that's when Manny gets hurt to that body. That was a great body shot that Jeff Horn put on him, and it paralyzes Manny for a few seconds, at least
6
30.
and 7 they gave to Horn.
Yeah.
8. 2 give it to Manny. 1 gives it to Horn. These are just random scorecards.
I gave the 8th round to Manny, though. It's right here on mine.
The 9th round, the infamous 9th round. At least they all gave it to him for 10-9. Yeah. Nobody gave him a 10-8. Not a soul.
I gave it to Manny for 10-9. You can't. Fucking Stephen A. Smith, he looked astonishing or some shit. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, you get 10-8 because, wow, that looks so awesome.
No. In scoring, look, if it's that lopsided around, you can score a 10-8.
No, you're not. There's only certain states that do that. I don't know how Australia is, but that is not across the board. No, sir. Las Vegas just brought that in, too. They were never about the whole, that's like, I don't like it, Lee. That's like, in my opinion, there was a 10-8. What the fuck does that mean? I like it. The guy goes down, you get a 10-8. Not just, that's how the judge felt. Get out of here. I'm glad those judges gave 10-9.
My favorite point of the evening, I got to be honest.
Hold on, wait a minute. Jeff Horn, Lee. He deserved that 10-9 by staying up. You know it. You said any other fighter goes down in that round 9. Why are we going to penalize the kid for showing that much heart?
My favorite moment of the fight is literally with a straight face, Teddy Atlas looking at Timothy Bradley and going, with all due respect to Timothy Bradley, who's here, this is just like your fight when Manny Pacquiao got robbed.
Yeah.
Did you just say that, fuck face?
Yeah.
If I was Timothy Bradley, I would have hit Teddy Atlas.
In the 2-minute mark of round 10, Jeff Horn hurts Manny Pacquiao with the right hand. They all say it. He gets hit, he does a wiggle and 2 steps back, and Horn jumps on him. I'm telling you, that 10th round showed where Jeff Horn, who he is as a fighter. That was an awesome comeback. Lee, I thought they stopped it. I swear to God, in the end of round 9, I could have swore the trainer of Jeff Horn looked at the ref and said, it's enough. I thought he said that's enough, and the ref came back and goes, you want me to stop it? And then turns around and walks away, and I said, fuck, they're going to stop the fight. It's over.
I thought they were.
And then he comes out. And then he comes out and starts bombing away. No, big time heart. Yes, the skill. I told you, Lee, he's aggressive. I told you he stands square, right? He's flat-footed. Sometimes he leans, like Teddy Atlas had a good definition of he's top-heavy. He was doing the Ricky Hatton flaw. He left his chin up in the air so many times when he came forward. I literally thought the counter left hand was going to be a Ricky Hatton type knockout. It never happened, man. And that's signs of Manny being over the hill like we knew 5 years ago. I'm sorry. Everyone said it when he got knocked out by Marquez, and now we're surprised about 2000.